Hello, I'm somewhat restless tonight, so I've just decided to make a quick video about my videos, actually, not about any specific subject. There's a few things I want to cover in this. I'm not going to make this very long, but basically, I've realized I've made now 812 videos in the 3 or 4 years I've been active on YouTube, in the capacity of having a channel. Um, that's quite a lot of videos, and I think a lot of them I tend to be repeating myself on a number of issues. Um, that is partly because maybe an issue becomes newsworthy at a certain time and I just feel like talking about it. I'm quite impulsive. I never really plan videos. I just tend to, it's not like I sort of sit down with some notes and sort of, I'm not like a politician. I don't sort of read off some notes and think, well, this is what I want to say, I'm going to structure it this way, that way. So sometimes I'm speaking quite impromptu, and as such I don't always structure the videos as well as I would like to. That's something I'm going to bear in mind for the future, just something for myself really. I want to use this video as an opportunity to just say thank you to my subscribers. I don't always get an opportunity to do that, and I want them to know that I am grateful for their support. Simply viewing my videos and knowing people in other parts of the world are doing that, it's a good feeling, and I do appreciate it. Obviously, I won't agree with people on everything. I make videos on quite controversial subjects, so it'd be pretty naive to expect either my subscribers or anyone to agree with me on anything. I wouldn't expect that, and I think it's good to have debate. I will say, if I don't reply directly to a comment that you've made, don't take it personally. It's simply because I make a lot of videos, and it's quite time consuming having to write out a reply, and that's not nothing against yourself. I appreciate people taking the time to watch my videos and to comment. I do appreciate that. But if I haven't replied to you, don't take it as a snub. And if it's in a debate context, don't take it that I'm trying to avoid your question or something like that. I will occasionally try and respond to questions, but I simply can't do that all the time. Generally speaking, if it's a contentious subject, I'll say what I want to say in a video. And perhaps that's why I make other videos, because I do learn things from other opinions. I'd be a bit arrogant if I didn't. I try to pick up things, I try to reflect on views. I have conviction on a lot of matters, but I'm open-minded enough to consider other people's views. So I try to do that. I try to sometimes look at the comment section, not all the time. I make so many videos that there's probably a lot of comments I haven't even seen yet. And you know, I'm by no means a viral channel. I mean, there's people who get thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views, and I doubt those people have the time to look at every single individual comment. If I ever do get into a position of public life, if I ever run for public office, because I am interested in politics, I would like to think that if any of these sort of issues were brought up, you know, I sometimes consider, well, the internet is sort of, you know, you say things on the net that come back to haunt you, kind of thing. That's why I want to just be candid about everything and say this is how I feel at this time. If I was ever in public office, you know, I would stand by things that I've got conviction on, and I try to explain them. Some time I might evaluate all my videos and think, well, I'm a bit repetitive in this, so I'll just delete that video or that video. And the purpose being, it's just, I don't want to be too repetitive. I want to be clear in my positions. And then there's other positions I'm not so convinced on. Like, there's things that I'm quite neutral on. A lot of issues I do have opinions on. I guess I'm quite opinionated, but there's other issues I'm quite neutral on. So yeah, just an opportunity to thank my subscribers. You might not always agree with me, and I won't always agree with you, but nevertheless, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel, because I'm certainly not the most interesting YouTuber out there. So I do appreciate that. Sometimes if I use strong language in my videos, I won't apologize for the principles behind it, because, you know, I don't say things that I don't mean necessarily, but sometimes maybe I should be a little bit more diplomatic and structure my videos slightly better, perhaps. But like I say, I do it impromptu. Yeah. But that's it. Basically, I'm a normal guy in many ways. I'm not a public figure. I'm not just a normal guy. And the reason I make these videos online is just to basically, as a platform. You know, I'm hugely grateful for YouTube. It's an amazing thing when you consider what opportunities it gives to people to voice a view. I remember maybe 5-6 years ago, I used to see comments online or videos, and it would drive me crazy thinking, I disagree with that person so strongly, I wish there was a way I could say that. So I don't want to take for granted how wonderful this is, having this opportunity to basically say what I want. That's a beautiful thing about the internet. On the other hand, of course, anything you say can and will be used against you. It's something that people need to be wary of if they're public figures, I guess. But no, I just try to be honest and reflective. Sometimes you know, I'm responding because I've been angry over something, and sometimes maybe that comes across. But generally speaking, I try to keep my videos open to comments. I think 99% of them have done that. There's 1 or 2 exceptions I've had to take precautions for security reasons, but that's it. Most of my videos I do leave the comment section open. So please do feel free to, if this is the first time you're ever watching my video, I cover a range of issues, current affairs issues, political issues, human rights issues, gender issues, just a wide selection of issues. Occasionally I try to cover non-contentious things, like everyday sort of things, but most of my subjects are sort of like the sort of things that you would hear about in a political debate, I guess. I am just quite a politically minded person, so that's the way I am. You know, my channel's not really fun, so to speak. It's reflective. It is what it is. It's not really a fun channel, and that's partly because I don't have the technology to do that. I'm not sure how to get all the animation and so on, and partly because, well, I'm quite a serious person. I'm not Chandler Bing type character, if you know who that is, character from Friends. Anyway, I'll just conclude with thank you to some of my subscribers for watching. One thing I have noticed is a lot of my subscribers are guys. That's fine, I don't mind, but I do sometimes wonder why I don't have more female subscribers, because it's not necessarily that, I'm sure there's plenty of women that are interested in politics and the things I cover, so if you're female and you like some of the things I'm saying, please do subscribe. It would be nice to balance that out a little bit more, although that's not an attack on my male subscribers, you know, I value everyone. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to continue making videos. I might try to tone it down a little bit, because I find that I'm making a video or several videos every single day, and all that does is end up sort of repeating myself sometimes, and yeah. So try to limit a little bit, because maybe if I let people watch a video, they can reflect on it, share their views, whatever. I'll try not to make so many videos, simply to provide more of a focus to the ones that already exist. And yeah, so I'll leave it there. Thank you again to the subscribers, and yeah, cheers.